Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on SOFI on February the 1st of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $22.68. And because of this breakout below the level of support from $23.66, I anticipated the movement to the downside that potentially might hit around $19.67 mark. And guys, this is another video that I made private, for my private Patreon members, and I made it on February the 7th. And as you can see, it has only 10 views because it is unlisted video. And at this point, for my private viewers, for my private Discord members, I told that we might have another leg to the upside to complete the fourth wave, and then another leg to the downside that potentially might land somewhere around $16.9. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of SOFI, and since I made my previous video and my private video, this asset went exactly as I predicted to the lower prices. It had this bounce to the upside to complete its fourth wave, and for now we are moving towards the level that I marked in my video. This is another evidence of the power of technical analysis, and if you want to receive this type of calls to trade on a risk-free 100% money-back guarantee offer, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you what should we expect next from the price action of SOFI, what catalysts we might see in the upcoming weeks, and how we can benefit out of this. So first of all, let's pay our attention to the general sentiment related to SOFI stock. If you type in Google search bar SOFI stock and switch to new stuff folder, you will see several news, and to be honest, all of them, despite the fact that SOFI went to the downside and it lost from the beginning of this year, from this swing high, about 35% of its value. Despite this fact, the general sentiment is rather bullish. And let me pay your attention to some news. This is the article that was published just a couple of days ago on Motley Fool, and as you can see, SOFI stock tumbles. Why it's a buying opportunity? The main narrative of this article is that SOFI is not so expensive right now, and it is at the levels of the potential buying point. And here is the bullet points. SOFI is growing rapidly, and all its segments are contributing. The company is innovating with blockchain-based products that attract younger clientele. SOFI stock may not be as expensive as you think. And we have different well, we have different types of comparison of the stock, and if you just take a look at its PE ratio, it is trading at 56 times its earnings, but it is basically it is a bank, and that is why you have to evaluate this by its price to book value, which is 2.6. It is not cheap, but it is not exorbitant. On top of that, guys, you have to take a closer look at its fundamentals, and in a minute I will show you what you should pay your attention to. But first of all, let me show you another article. This article was published on Barron's again about 3 to 4 days ago, and it's titled "SOFI Stock Gets Upgraded, Why Shares Could Gain 40%." And key bullets are following. Citizens JMP upgrades SOFI Technologies to outperform from market perform with a $30 price target, indicating a potential rise of over 40%. SOFI stock has declined 20% this year, while the Nasdaq Composite has declined 0.9%. Analysts note SOFI's accelerating diversification with 40% of its new products opened by existing members and increasing profitability across segments. And guys, take a look at the forecasts from other analytic firms. Since I made my previous video right after SOFI published its earnings report and they beaten expectations, as I mentioned in my previous video, you can see that we have several analytic firms who reiterated their rating, and in general the price targets are still quite high. Let me remind you that for now it is trading at roughly $19.3 mark, and we have the price targets as follows: $24, $28, $24.5, $33. The only price target with the sell rating was made by Morgan Stanley, and it is $18 mark. Then JP Morgan $31 and Citizens JMP $30, which has a substantial upside potential on average. And you can see that the consensus analyst price target is 26.41, which implies about 36.84% of upside potential. On top of that, guys, if we take a look at the most recent activity of so-called smart money investors, you can see that first of all, SOFI still has very high number of stocks which belongs to institutional investors, and it is a very good sign that fundamentally a lot of analytic firms and a lot of so-called smart money investors are holding SOFI stock. But here is the bad news. JP Morgan Chase reduced its position by 27.35%, and they still hold about 3.7% of the company. But this sell-off filed just about a week ago, and that is the reason of its potential sell-off. But in general, if we take a look right here, we have several companies who closed their positions, but we have a very good improvement in the ownership of SOFI. And in general, guys, I believe SOFI is still very attractive from its fundamental standpoint. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's first of all take a look at its financials, and let me show you that they are consistently growing. They have very substantial growth in its total revenue, and they have growing income. The only downside is, for now at least, is their number of shares, and you can see that with the most recent additional stock offering, they increased the number of shares, I would say substantially. But at the same time, guys, this company is rapidly growing, and the only reason why we can see this type of quite harsh decline from its all-time high to the current price target, they lost about 42% of its value. The only reason of this substantial decline is the technical movements of the share price. And let's take a look what do we have on the bigger scale. Guys, we still have a chance to retest the level of about $16.8 to $17.6, because we have to see the leg, the fifth leg to the downside that will complete the bottom of the C wave. Technically speaking, we might have this as a double bottom pattern, but in general I prefer to see very clear structure. And here is the most important level of support. It is a golden pocket range, statistically the most probable level of trend reversal. That is why, guys, please be cautious with your long position, at least for now, because I believe that the bounce will happen within next week or so, and it will happen from lower prices. We have just about 10% of downside potential to reach its crucial level. That is why, guys, be cautious, wait for this price action, and I will definitely do another update to give you a signal when to buy if you want to invest in this asset. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.